he is the last apostle because he was the last one to see the risen Jesus. No one else would see the risen Jesus after him. Anyone who claims to have seen the risen Lord after the conversion of Paul is lying because Paul says he was the final one. How many? You're capping, okay? All right?
But I am Paul.
But if you are Paul, blasphemy. At least he didn't say you're Jesus. All right. Paul doesn't merely say that he saw Jesus, okay? He was the last of them to see Jesus, right? He was the last one, literally, to see Jesus. But you guys, he's saying that he was literally the last one, the last apostle to see Jesus, right? The last apostle. But he also goes on and he's like, you guys, I am the least of the apostles, right? He's like, I am unworthy to even be called an apostle. Why? Because I persecuted Christians. Yes, Paul went from persecutor to apostle. Isn't that amazing? How did Paul go from being someone who persecuted Christians, okay, to being a person that's for their cause? Both extremes, right? He goes from persecuting Christians to being persecuted for Christ. How? How? It's because he saw resurrected Jesus. And it was by God's grace. Right? And that is what Paul is asking the Corinthians to consider. He says, but by the grace of God, I am what I am. You know,